All right, everybody. It is season 20 of Moonhawk Studios Presents, and I am your host, Mac Paladin. And every time I change something up, it always sounds awkward. So you're welcome for the cringe. With me in the studio, as always, is my good friend Adam.
There are some who said this day would never come.
But they were fools. Oh, Kevin is back in the house.
And I know what we're going to be witnessing this evening. The remote stops here.
That's right.
More of that in a minute.
Penny Fan on the technicals.
Must resist bannable offense. Must resist bannable offense.
I mean, you can always just say the R slur on repeat.
Oh, dear goodness.
Oh.
Don't tempt it.
Then you'd be just like Twitter.
Well, I guess.
And of course, we have Golix on commentary.
I am still here.
All right. Due to unforeseen circumstances.
Well, finally happened, boys. Mac had that stroke.
You got yourself a nice jump sentence. Boom. I just ate that whole sentence. I just John Madden that whole thing right there.
How'd the toast smell, bro?
You'll feel that one tomorrow.
Jesus. Due to unforeseen circumstances, we are without guests for the first time in a long time for the first episode of a season. But we shall persevere and attempt to have a great show for you tonight. But before we get into the deets, Adam, why don't you start us off with the news?
Let's see. I suppose, my news during the break has been beset with plumbing problems and plumbing adjacent problems, in that a leak sprung up in my bathroom that ended up wrecking some shelves.
Here.
Yeah. So that's been a whole ordeal.
Mm-hmm.
The long and short of it right now is the sink's fixed. That's working fine. The shelving still needs to be rebuilt. And that's an ongoing process, let's say. And also, the summer of babysitting continues. This week happened to land on The Children Are Here. And they've been coming in and out while we've been broadcasting.
Well,
so
I mean,
that's been a thing.
I mean,
Right.
all things considered, at least you don't have roaches and everything made out of plywood.
I'm sure there's a story behind that.
Goes back to my Noah impression last year, but we'll save that for later.
Anyway, that's my news for the week. Kevin, what's going on with you?
Well, I'm happy to say that my unemployment was over and done with over the course of the break. So I officially have another job again.
Yay!
Yes, it's not movie theater but a grocery store. So I'm very much busy pushing carts and bagging groceries. So
And
Doing
possibly
too many
having union,
Karens.
and
What's
probably having union protection, since most grocery stores are governed by the
well-
AFL-CIO.
Well, actually, technically our store is covered by the UFCW. I am not technically part of that union yet. I'm basically probably waiting until maybe August or September, so that way I'm more financially stable because of the chaos of the last 2 months.
Right.
So, but yes, I am indeed in a union shop, so that is indeed a plus. and people in my store are involved with the union itself, so that works. UFCW local, I think it's 1996, I believe it is.
Nice.
So, worth noting that. But yes, luckily, my job will not cause me to miss the show at all much. There may be weeks where I work on Wednesdays and I might be a little exhausted and worse for wear, but other than that, I will not be at work at 11 o'clock at night, so because our store closes at 10. So
Fun.
yeah, I mean, I'm good to go on that front, but so I'm back employed and everything's all good. So with that, Petty, what's your news?
Well, I guess the big news since MSP was on break.
Wait a second. Alex, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry, I thought I was muted.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So
Anyway, yeah,
alright.
yeah, I was wondering about that.
the
Anyway,
big
yeah,
news
Petty, go
while
ahead.
we were on break, on May 22nd, my cat Luna died. She was my kitty for
Aw.
16 years.
Aw.
So yeah, that's still been kind of hard because, you know,
16 years, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the double-digit cat brigade myself, so
My sister did get me a few things. We got Luna cremated. Her urn is sitting here on top of my computer. And my sister did get me a pillow in her likeness. And then I'm also looking into getting a art commission done. Because one of my favorite Digimon is Lunamon.
Ah.
So basically, I'm having Luna redrawn as Lunamon, but with Luna's eye colors and such, and me holding her. So I do have another draft of that I need to peruse sometime soon, but that's an after the show problem to deal with. And then I'm probably going to get it turned into a playmat for Digimon card game because yeah. But yeah, that's been a thing. A family friend who she used to be a veterinary assistant found a feral mama cat had given birth to kittens and they were in a hollowed out stump at their house. She's working on getting the kittens unferal, so properly socialized, be around people, and I get the first crack if one of them wants to be my kitten, because I'm very much a believer of, the cat has to choose you. Luna chose me, Noisy chose me. And especially living on a busy street like this, we don't want them to try and run away. Because if they get outside, they're more than likely getting run over. Because we live on one of the busier streets in town. So,
if it were feasible, I would mail you the twins Button and Stripe, the twin Sphinx Point Siamese cats that ended up in my backyard in Pingu's last litter. They are a set.
yeah. Well, it's like,
I'm keeping Patches because she's my special little dum-dum.
Well, because we've had bonded pairs of cats before. Our first cats, Isabella and Rebel, were Silver Point Himalayans, and the only survivors of their litter, and we had them for 12 years. So I guess as far as more infuriating stuff, I had to do a lot of plumbing stuff over the break. Let's see, we had a drain pipe get stopped up that needed fixed. We had the water out from the heater. That line split and needed to be fixed, the water heater. We had 2 different water main breaks. No, 3 in the garage that needed patched. And I also had to do a toilet unclogging.
Fun.
Yeah, no. If I ever say I want to be a plumber, it's a cry for help. Everything's gone pear-shaped. Call every acronym you can think of. Shit got real. But yeah, that was a pain in the ass. But hopefully this weekend we can get our pool filled and have a nice little 4th of July pool party. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did go to, I think this was during break, I went to a Digimon tournament, like a bigger regionals, and I took 7th place.
Hey.
So it's especially because I sucks because I know the screw up I did that probably could have got me in the top 4, if not second. I just brain shut off. But yeah, it's definitely one of those. Hopefully we get more Digimon stuff in the, I guess, Kansas City metro area. Because I would love to, qualify for nationals. Whether or not I'd be able to go is another thing, because I believe the second round of nationals is in Las Vegas this year. So that's gonna be...
Be interesting to figure out how to get there.
Yeah, especially because I can't drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it'd be fun, though I can't drink, so it wouldn't be as fun.
Yeah, and well, because you can't drive, you would need to Uber Lyft, and that costs MONEY.
Oh god, yes. Especially in a
Like you
city like Vegas.
in Vegas, yeah.
If it-
Also, you going to Vegas, that would mean you would have to get everything, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Oh yeah, no. This would be one of those. There are a few other friends who already have regional qualification, like locally. We would see about
Yeah.
pooling together.
Yeah, that would probably be the only way you would be able to do that.
Yeah.
Because Vegas is pretty expensive. I'm not just talking about the way to there, it's also how you stay there.
Yeah. Like, I literally have to get off the plane and probably win a slot machine jackpot if I ever wanted to do anything.
Pretty much, yes.
But yeah, that's something we can always look into. At first I'd need to qualify for nationals before
Right, okay.
before even actually making that discussion.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's definitely been a roller coaster over here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think that's it from me.
Mm-hmm. Alex, you're up.
Well, I have acquired a Switch 2, although I don't have any games for it, aside from updated editions of Switch 1 games. I wasn't planning... I didn't have a pre-order, and I was not really planning on getting on one at launch, but when I was picking up the amiibos for the new Zelda amiibos, which came out on the same day, they had some non-bundle ones in stock, and honestly, I've never been a huge Mario Kart person, so I decided I'd just get it and not have to worry about if the prices are going to go up or harder to get later on. So that's been going fairly well so far. This past weekend was the local anime/geek convention, and I actually went all 3 days this year because it's their last year in that location before they move to a bigger location, because really we've been a bit too big for this location for a while now, and they've been there for like 11 years. But they've been relying on having, because it's been at a hotel near the mall, and they've been relying at renting a space on the mall for additional stuff. And apparently that wasn't going to be available. Actually, it wasn't even available this year, I guess, because they didn't have the normal mall space this year, and instead, thankfully, the hotel. They've had a very good relationship with the hotel almost the whole time, at least. So I guess they were able to rent a floor of normal hotel rooms for some video game and role-playing game activities, which didn't work out terribly, but it was a little bit awkward. So yeah, I went to there. I didn't have as much. I didn't stay at the hotel, so I didn't get to go to any of the late night things that I often would want to, and some of the earlier stuff I missed that I would have been able to wake up for maybe if I didn't then also have to drive. But I had pretty much a good time. Oh, and it was Pokemon Go Fest that weekend also, and there were some people who were doing that. So I was able to get some good progress on that at the expense of a few hours of my time on Sunday and Saturday. And then also on Saturday we had the not a pre-release tournament for Digimon card game EX9, which it's a commemoration of the first of the anniversary of the first Digimon V-Pets coming out, and the set is also a V-Pet based set, so that's why they did that. EX
Like some
sets
of
are
the
small.
cards even have like the borders of the like V-Pet designs on them.
Yeah, to tell you which version they came from, which is mechanically relevant because some things get bonuses if they evolve within the same edition. But yeah, that they don't normally do sealed or pre-release or tournaments for EX sets because the sets are smaller. This is like a 75 card set. The big sets are usually like 180. Excuse me, I sneezed. Are usually like 120, I think. But I managed to get together a pretty good deck, and I ended up tying for second in the event. The guy I was playing for the last one would probably let me win, so I could play the person who came in first or the playmat that was the prize, but I didn't want it that much, and that would have been a fourth round of games, and it would have meant I didn't get home until well after 10 o'clock, so I didn't really want to do that, so that we just tied. Because I'd already won one game and he'd won one game, and I was doing well, but we didn't have time to finish.
Digimon has weird tiebreaker rules.
Yeah, it's 3 turns that you have 5 minutes total for after time is called.
Yeah.
And then if no one has won in that, it is just a draw.
Yeah.
Unless they really... I don't know what the contingency is for, like, if they absolutely need to.
Regionals does have some caveats for, like, the higher ones. Like, they do have actual tiebreaker measures, like amount of security, Digimon in trash, cards in hand.
Yeah, but this was just a fairly casual event, so...
And it's only because tiebreakers really screw up regional tournaments.
They screw up any tournament with matchmaking that's done calculatedly.
Yeah, but, like, it's... Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I had a pretty good time with that, and I got my box today, and I got some pretty decent pulls. Although, I don't know what I'm gonna... There's nothing in this deck that I already have a deck for, or in this set that I already have a deck for, but I might try some of it.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to the next set, though, because the next set is going to have more Diablo stuff. That is a deck that I have been updating as it has gotten new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
aside from the weather going back and forth between being hot, less hot, and a little bit humid. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot else to say. I do have my air conditioner installed, so thankfully I haven't been having too much trouble with sleep. So yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, one moment here.
Okay. One moment, please.
Okay, let's see if that's a little cleaner. I've got a little bit of rain going on here, so people were cutting in and out.
Mm.
People were cutting in and out, in spite of my amazing Verizon 5G. The hell's been going on? So of course, I have names for Pingu's kittens now.
Mm.
We have Patches, and then we have Sphinx Point Siamese Hair. So we got Patches, Button, and Stripe. Not as overtly creative as some of our previous names. I mean, Inky was named. I should have just renamed him Rorschach, but I felt that would have been a little too on the nose. Because that was the intention, was that he looks like an ink blot test. And he's still hanging around the yard. He's protecting his babies now. All of whom are female. Stripe is a little apprehensive around me. Button got stuck in something and is scared of me for the moment. She snuck inside the house, and I tried to get her out of a vent duct, and ended up pulling her tail by accident, and she hissed at me, and now let's just say socialization attempts have gone boink. But it was not intentional, and it was not because I was being mean to them. It just unfortunately worked out that way. Patches is still my buddy though. She's my special little friend in the short bus kind of way. um, if I hadn't given her special care, she might not have survived. She was looking kind of grim at the beginning there. She had completely encrusted eyes and was a little weak, and was the last of the three to start walking, and so it was touch and go for a minute there, but now she seems to be thriving. She's got a little bit buggy eyes, but otherwise good. Still working to expand the solar array, but I've hit a financial bump in that it is once again that time of the month, and no, not that one, silly. I mean the time for rent.
First of the month.
Yeah, and also my taxes are overdue, and I'm being bothered by one of my creditors. Yeah. Get 65% off if you pay it all off now. It's like, well, shit, dog. Let me just send you a check. To put it in Jeff Foxworthy parlance, I'll pay it all off right now.
Oh boy.
A check. So yeah, that's been the way of things. Over on X, the Treaty of Tripoli has entered the chat.
Oh, fun.
People still need proof that the United States was not founded as a Christian nation. They just don't get it.
People on Twix.
Some
I call
low
it
rent
Twix.
televangelist told him that all the founding fathers were slobbering deists, and
They don't know. They don't exactly know exactly what that means.
yeah, and they just took it as gospel. So yeah, my new policy, and I know this is probably negative to report, but fuck it, I don't care. My new policy is engagement farming. I post something incendiary and then instantly mute the conversation and let them eat each other.
There you go. Mute the conversation.
Yep.
That's it.
Mute the
Let them scream in the abyss.
Oh no, you're correcting me with incorrect information? Whatever will I do? I'm so upset.
Can't hear you.
My skin is getting ashy just thinking about it.
Can't hear you though. Have fun, boys.
I don't think I'm the one crying harder. Pretty sure that looks like you. 60th comment on this post. Yeah. Just been watching things go through Congress. I had a talk with my dad yesterday morning. He's been having heart problems. Apparently the tissue in his heart is hardening, causing weakness.
Oh, great. Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be 79 this year, so
Great. Yeah. Pretty much hitting that point. Mm-hmm.
he's although, the prognosis isn't terrible because they caught it before it was too bad. And so he's going to be doing some rehab and physical therapy to try to help strengthen his heart. So that'll be fingers crossed and all that. But yeah, we were talking about health coverage because, of course, that's on our mind because of what is the new nickname for it? The big bullshit bill.
Yes. Yes.
So, with to put it kindly, revisions to the ACA, kicking people off of Medicaid, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Peddling the lie that, able-bodied people are just sitting around collecting bennies.
But the funny thing is that for some of us, we can't work too much because if we work too much and make too much money, we don't get Medicaid anymore.
Or there are people like me who are physically disabled and can't work. But yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the other issue with it is that they are talking about adding a strict work requirement except for people who really can't work, but most of the people who are getting the benefit already really would qualify for one or more of the exemptions. They're just kind of hoping that won't be able to do all the paperwork that it requires.
Mm-hmm.
They're stirring up the base, trying to tell everybody that illegal aliens are just bilking the system for trillions of dollars, and it's just not true.
Yep. They're getting bilked, and then they're gonna find their healthcare's gone, and what the fuck happened? And they're either gonna blame the people who took it away from them, or they're gonna find some way to blame the Democrats for it.
They're going to blame the Democrats.
Oh yeah, of course, because they're so easy. I mean, I'd love to be wrong. But
Well, I mean, if you keep doing performative stuff like Schumer bragging over and over again on social media that he got the name Big Beautiful Bill removed from the bill, like that was some kind of legislative accomplishment.
it's literally all they can do.
I know.
Like I'm not all up in a tizzy
Okay,
about it.
gonna stop y'all right there because the Senate Dems have actually done a lot to make this less of a shit sandwich.
Oh, I know they did a lot. I'm not saying that. I'm just like don't tout the wrong things. Talk about everything else. Who cares about taking the name off the bill?
I don't think
he does, but Schumer, like, how do I put this? People keep looking for, I don't know, a firebrand orator in Chuck Schumer, and he's just not that guy.
He's not that guy. That's the big problem. The question is, do we have anybody who could be?
No, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Like I but it's like that's a conversation for a different podcast. I think.
Yeah.
we're freaking be
Right.
going on all night at this point.
So
Yeah.
anyway, the point of bringing that up was that we were talking about him getting cuts to Medicare and Medicaid and all that stuff, and he says, "Well, your mom and I didn't worry about that. We bought supplemental insurance for seniors through United Healthcare," and I was like, "Really?" And it was like, "Yep." He's like, "So we're not worried about Medicare coverage." He says, "And I still have my employer plan from my retirement in perpetuity." He's grandfathered in, so I at least don't have to worry about my mom and dad's health problems being exacerbated by Medicare cuts.
Mhm.
So that's one thing off of my mind. Now the only thing I got to worry about is losing mental health care because I no longer am able to afford my plan under the ACA because of subsidy cuts.
Mm.
Because they're trying to neuter it. So I don't know. I didn't realize this at first, but they haven't replaced the 3 Democrats who all mysteriously died in March in the House. Grivalja, our representative from
Go ahead.
Arizona, I didn't even know this. I don't know why I didn't know this. I've been seeing his signs still all over the city from when he was campaigning for Congress last year. So apparently he died in March. Representative from Texas died in March. And
Definitely.
yeah, and there was a third one. And so
Yeah.
so there's short three
Former-
there's short
former
3 reps in
Texas,
the House. There's short 3 reps in the House right now.
I mean, it's not unusual for getting a special election hooked together to take a while, but
Well, it just I
it
don't
is
know.
unfortunate. And possibly slightly suspect considering who's in charge of making those.
It's not suspect in Arizona. It might be suspect in Texas.
Oh, I wasn't really going for that. I was just pointing out the fact that I was disappointed that we're even further down the hole now as far as like opposing the revised Senate bill.
I mean, it wouldn't, even if we were at full strength, it wouldn't matter because we're only at 215.
Yeah, but the problem, I mean, it's like we gotta sit here.
The empty seats might as well be votes for it.
Yeah. Well, on the other hand, it still would be votes against it. Like,
we just find ourselves in the dubious position of let's just say I'm not counting on Massey and MTG torpedoing this like they said they would.
Well, Massey might have at least done something to torpedo it for at least for tonight. So,
looking at some of the discourse on that, it's hilarious. Again, though, that's something for another podcast.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here, chewing off. I'm trying to focus on only one nail to chew off while all this is going on, because unfortunately, being an ADHD child, I can't not focus on things that bother me.
God, that's a mood.
It's like telling a Latina woman to calm down. You just don't do it. Tell me not to hyper focus. I will hyper focus just because you told me not to. So
it's like I'm on Medicaid, but I don't really care about what happens in DC at this point because it's out of my control. And I can't call and I really can't call anybody because my 2 senators, they did the right thing on this. And meanwhile, have you met my congresswoman lately?
Yeah. Kind of similar, but all of my Congress people would suck Trump off if given the slightest inclination that's what he wants.
Yeah, my congresswoman is very popular, if you will.
We've had
Like-
this discussion before. That's why I brought her up.
Yeah, yeah.
Being our
so,
unlikely savior on this bill.
no, she's not an unsightly savior on this bill. She's for it.
No, she doesn't
She'll be
like the
for it.
AI provision. So if they can't get him out, she wants the bill dead.
Nah, she'll vote for it in the end. I'm not putting money on it.
Well, that's why I said jokingly she's the unlikely. I'm not counting on her to be an unlikely hero on this bill. And Bobert may as well have the entire text of it printed directly on her ass.
But
Not that
I
she
mean,
would read it, but maybe
Yeah.
her boyfriend would.
yeah. Well, at this point, when the deed is done, I'm pretty sure that the Democratic Party is going to be very loud and aggressive on this because they have to be.
At this rate, they might not get it passed for midterms.
Nah, they'll probably get it passed.
I
within the next
know.
week or so. But
I'm mostly joking.
yeah, but
Well, if they change it significantly again, they have to debate it in the Senate. Until both houses agree on a version and don't change it.
They've already changed it enough
Yep.
that it'll need
Yeah.
to be redebated in the Senate.
Yeah, well,
Because someone put back in something that the Senate took out.
So
Well,
it's going to go back and forth for a while.
So, like I said, I'm only mostly joking about it. They're still trying to pass it by fucking midterms.
Well, let's just keep sticking it up in procedure. Anyway, on the positive side of things, I'm gearing up to re-upload the Starship Moonhawk webcomic. I've just decided to continue that instead of worrying about the animation for the immediate foreseeable future. Although I am still working on it, I don't have enough battery storage power to keep my computer running long enough to work on this stuff.
Yeah, because like doing a render, even like a low pass render is what, 3 hours?
So, well, no, I mean it's just 2D animation done in After Effects. I'm not worried about the 3D stuff right now. Although that will be a problem because my friend who offered to do the actual animation said, "Well, I can rig it in Blender, but you're going to have to render it."
Oh God.
So
And
you are still making your attempt to live off the grid asterisk, referring to power stuff only. You're still renting an apartment from someone.
Yep. I've got I've fixed my solar array so that all the panels are working. All my charge controllers now are functional, but the main battery array only has 5 small batteries of 35 amp hours each, which means that I have roughly 2100 watt hours of battery storage. So let me put it this way. If I were to use full load 2000 watts, I have power for 1 hour.
Damn.
Yeah. My air conditioner, my portable air conditioner, my room air conditioner can run off of my EcoFlow battery backup for approximately 55 minutes because it uses 1190 watts of power.
So
And the
about that
battery cell.
hamster.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was talking about the wind turbine. Because the wind turbine will keep charging even in the dark.
Oh, that reminds me. I did end up getting a new uninterrupted power supply for my computer because the old one was not working very well, and it definitely needed the battery replaced. But it wasn't giving me the battery needs to be replaced signal, which is usually a bad sign.
Right. So, long story short, and I do have 2 super high-end uninterruptible power supplies that have brand new battery cells in them. Remember I told you guys I found them on the side of the road, and I was gradually replacing the battery cells. The only problem is that they need about 900 to 1200 watts of input in order to charge consistently without tripping the breakers. So yeah, until I get that 2,000 watt inverter, the little 1,000 watt inverter, every time I turn on the APC RS 1300 that I've got, which is a server grade battery backup, it as soon as I turn on the switch for the inverter, it goes. So my goal is to expand my little battery array to 15 total batteries. That will be 6,600 watt hours of total battery storage, in which case I might actually be able to get through an entire day on a single charge. My mini fridge uses 80 watts of power. My power stations each take about anywhere from 100 to 200 watts of input to recharge. The solar ones, I'm not using that power. Oh, and over the break, my gas generator was stolen out of my backyard, which has a 12-foot wall behind it, which means they had to jump over, grab the 50-pound generator with roughly a gallon of gas still in it, and lug that fucker back over the wall. They had to basically jump up to the garden level and then lug it over the 6 or 7 foot tall brick wall, and then jump over that. So whoever wanted that generator really fucking wanted that generator, and they took nothing else. I had a $270 fold out set of solar panels that folds up like a suitcase that they could have snatched, and they didn't touch that. They just took the gas generator. So that's $400 that I didn't need to lose, that I could have used to recharge my setup at night. But, you know. So anyway, Starship Moonhawk is coming back eventually. Just that's my plan for this year, and that's all there is to it. I may get sick of all this solar stuff after another couple of months of this. Who knows? And start paying off the electric bill so I can have power again. I don't know. I was pretty committed to it for a minute. Anyway, let's get on to the format change here. We got a couple of videos for everybody's entertainment that we will be commentating on. Adam, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about it?
All right. So, if you all will recall, last season we started introducing, well, what is in the popular YouTube parlance as reaction videos, but really it's just MST3King old stuff.
Pretty much, hence the title of tonight's episode.
Right. So since we don't have a guest, we are filling the space with appropriately a long form video and a short. Yeah.
Mhm.
So first up, we have Thunderbolt the Wondercolt. Wondercolt.
Insanity.
So this is a 1952 puppet series, pretty much created, written, puppeteered even by one Bob Clampett.
And by the fact that it's Bob Clampett, you can tell that it has nothing to do with My Little Pony.
Actually, I should push back just a little bit here. It's not 52. It's actually 56 because it ran from this thing that we're about to see here actually ran on Los Angeles television from 1955 to 1957.
I guess
And
IMDb had that wrong.
Yeah. And I believe this was from circa 56.
Right.
That's what I've read. So, yeah, but this aired on the station that's now the West Coast flagship for Fox, KTTV. Back when it was owned by the Los Angeles Times.
Oh boy!
And apparently this also aired in a couple other markets, and one of them was this aired in Los Angeles, and it aired at 6:00 at night in the evening. which is strange. But
Right.
again, that is the same time that certain Jim Henson also aired on TV, so I guess it's not that too surprising.
Anyway, I want to get back to the name there, Bob Clampett.
Mhm.
Now, if you're an animation buff, that's a name that's going to ring a bell very quickly for you. But for
Mhm.
those not in the know, he was one of the big shot animators over at Warner Brothers, among
Mhm.
other jobs. But he is very famous for his work on the Looney Tunes.
Mhm.
Including creating like Tweety, Porky Pig, some of the all-time big stars.
Yeah.
Clampett, not just known for finding oil and moving to Beverly Hills.
That's it.
Yeah.
The point is, he's big in the animation world, not so much in the puppet world. And there is perhaps a reason for that, but perhaps
As
we
we're
should,
about to find out.
get to it, so to speak.
Yes,
Not sure which episode this is. It's just called TV's first Super Animals series.
This is apparently the only episode that was preserved via kinescope, and that wasn't destroyed because as everybody who knows about television preservation knows, until the mid to late 60s, early 70s, the proper thing to do after a recording was to destroy it.
Yeah.
Well, also
Or
it should be
reuse it. Magnetic tape is valuable.
Also,
Yeah.
there was the
And-
issue that the tapes would destroy themselves because of how they
Yeah.
were made. The air basically would cause them to ignite after so
Right.
long.
You're thinking of early films. I
There's
don't think they
still
used
some lower budget TV studios did also use some of that tape.
maybe,
Yeah.
but that also tells us another thing about this particular recording. That may mean this is in this case, East Coast recording, because back in the early days of television, how things were done was the initial broadcast in the local area was live.
Yeah.
And that's where they did the kinescope recording. The kinescope was for the other markets.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do believe that this wasn't syndicated. I think this, unlike his other big show, which we might talk about a little bit later, but this was a locally based show out of Los Angeles. I don't think this aired in any other markets other than Los Angeles, and other than a independent station, it was independent at the time. So
Right, but I'm pointing out why this would be on a kinescope.
right.
I'm just thinking to myself, episodes of Supermarket Streak taped over Doctor Who has entered the chat.
It might also be for maybe to sell it to make it a bigger show, possibly. That also might be why they kinescoped it, to basically be like a pitch for a larger distribution down the line, but that's also something to think about.
Yeah, that could be the case.
Especially considering that it's as preserved that this is.
Yeah.
So, because it is a pretty well quality preservation for a kinescope of the 50s for a local show. So,
yeah. Anyway, let's get into it and see what Thunderbolt the Wondercolt can do.
Challenge. The makers of your favorite dairy foods presents the creator.
Oh, good, it does have
Bob Clampett with his new hit
captions.
yeah.
It's got the ads.
Well, actually, it wasn't. Well, technically, kind of wasn't considered aired for 2 years.
Challenge cream and butter. I'd buy that for a buck.
Symbol of good against evil. And by this shield you will know him. Destined to help the helpless and protect the innocent. Defender of the animal kingdom.
Do you think they've hyped this up enough?
Swinging through the skies
Yeah.
to rescue
Oh, dear
those in
God.
distress.
There it is. There he is.
Yeah.
The goggles, they do nothing.
I can't see anything.
And here he is without his super suit. Just
He's a
plain
squirrel?
white hair.
I think he's supposed to be a golfer.
Yeah. Right.
This
Oh,
other milk
there he
is
is.
nasty.
Hey, what's the matter, Jack? Oh, man, I'm tired. Well, what you need is a little supercharging,
Huh.
boy.
Huh.
Stand by for a filler up of
Lesser known
He's
challenge.
got that southern drawl. Maybe he is related to the Clampets.
You all set?
The lesser known challenge product.
Challenge vitamin D milk is loaded with
Dairy.
vitamins, minerals,
Gasoline.
protein.
Jesus Christ.
Man, oh man, I'm
Jeez.
The,
Look, I like milk as much as the next guy, but jeez Louise.
Good.
That
I mean,
that
this
wasn't
is-
milk Throw had.
No, it was not.
I was gonna say, is this milk the Reefer Madness edition?
Yeah.
I'm thinking less reefer and more methamphetamine.
So when was
Listen, never inject the pot, not even once.
When was this?
I was gonna say when was the LSD experiments again?
60, I think early 60s. Yeah, not quite yet.
But now back to our
That we
Yeah,
know
LSD
of.
That might be Coke, anyway.
On the railroad track.
Listen, toke up and tune out, all right, kids?
Oh,
Or in this,
Challenge milk as presented by Timothy Leary.
I better slip in my super suit and test my supers just to be sure.
I mean, I don't know if we could do some of these jokes because this is LA and not San Francisco, but you know,
There's a little old doghouse
Close
just
enough.
outside.
close enough.
Close enough
I
for
don't
government
know.
work.
Mm,
As long as you understood the reference, that's all that matters.
well.
This show seems to be getting a little off track.
Come and listen to my story about a bear named Chad.
Well, here I go. Watch me.
I would like to point out that this was broadcasted live.
Yep.
Mistakes were made.
Change our cheers.
Yes.
Well, I got
This show was done on the dime of the Los Angeles Times, ladies and gentlemen.
And also the drug trade.
Coke comes with the Coke, and I don't mean Coca-Cola.
Right. Thunderbolt is in love with the cocoa, is basically what you're getting
Yes. What in the world? So you're just switching just for no reason, I guess.
Look at that beast! Holy smackers! He's got super hearing!
What?
Super eyeballs!
Whoa.
at. Live
Okay.
broadcasting, everyone.
Yes.
Hearing!
I was wondering when they would get to Nightmare Fuel.
Uh,
Look, this thing is made of nightmare fuel.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I have to sleep after this. Fuck you, Adam.
Don't worry, we got another show to review.
I must back to my friends.
Remember,
and
kids,
play
don't do
Wonderbolt
drugs or you'll be
or
seeing
any
this.
tricks that girls take me up to.
I knew they were putting hormones.
I said get away from the snow.
I can hear a train coming!
Get away from the milk.
Yes.
Because you don't
The
think
Soul Train.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa, hello.
Bovine growth hormones causes an excrement.
You weren't expecting the puppet show from the 50s to have a jump scare, but here we are.
Jim Henson can't
And they
get national soon enough.
I just gotta wolf down this content.
Boo.
They just
Boo
kind
this
of
man.
meander over there.
Yeah, you're talking about Nightmare Fuel? No, that's the Nightmare Fuel, ladies and gentlemen. The horse is the least.
Yeah.
Nightmare Fuel is in the whole bunch here. You can laugh at the horse.
I think
That's Nightmare Fuel.
I
You
think
got
some of
one
the
guy
puppeteers-
running all the puppets.
Yeah.
Is it one person or there's probably more people than that? I don't think it's just one
That's why the
person.
squirrel keeps resting. It's like when he takes his hand out of one puppet to manipulate the other one, and then
Remind-
forgets which one he's supposed to
Remember
be using.
that their boy is their hero is going around having a good old time here, left behind.
I mean,
Can you reach it? Wait a minute. Let me get it here.
what are we looking at here?
I-
What deranged
I don't know.
This is
Do
this
these
is
both
one
belong
guy. This is
to-
one
Can
guy
we do a
trying and
commercial,
failing to manipulate.
please?
Even blunderhead.
Oh
no,
my god!
because this has been sponsored.
I said, can we do a live commercial? That's what I meant. That's how they did the commercials back then.
No, last time
This whole
they
thing is a live commercial.
yeah, last time they did that, we got the drug milk from A Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Yes, better. Wait
Sure.
right here. Just fix me a place. I'll wait here till.
Man, what are
What?
you doing?
What?
Well, I guess the
Here-
drugs are wearing off.
This is
Yeah,
this
the
is one.
sexual urges of
By the way,
began.
yeah. By the
What?
by the way, in normal times, those two would be dead right now.
We are not in normal times.
No, of course not. But I'm just saying.
I'm not trying.
What's right?
No, seriously, what's going on here? Why is the horse looking for a dom?
I have questions, but I don't think I want the answers to those questions.
No.
I was just saying that it's one guy trying and failing to manipulate multiple puppets at once.
My gosh, Willie's up to his old tricks.
Notice
sure.
when,
Uh-huh.
notice how in scenes where they have four puppets, two of them are resting.
Right. But it's also like Thunderbolt here is how do I put this?
They're
Looking-
over there, dummy.
I mean, if he goes around far enough, he'll eventually see them.
Right. Yeah.
Run out of scenery.
I feel like the next segment we're gonna do is gonna be a letdown after this.
Probably, but
What the heck? Wait a minute. What? In the world? How did you get up there?
I mean that's the logic you're questioning?
No, I'm talking about that other guy, not that. Like, how did he get up there? That's the only question I'm asking. I'm not going to the logic questions.
The subtitles are actually more psychotic than the actual content.
Are they auto-generated or are they
Yeah.
actual
They're
subtitles?
auto-generated, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, that'll happen.
Oh, of course they did that. Of course. Sure it has an angry face. Why wouldn't it?
That's one of the more
It could
normal
be worse.
things.
It could be
about this.
Thomas the Tank.
Looks like Thunderbolt is too late. Yeah, right. We're gonna see a death on kids' television.
Look, we've seen a lot of depraved things.
Look, this looks
Already.
more like the Willikins commercials than most kids' TV. So
True.
He's gonna hit that head, that train head on. Oh my gosh! You can't stop a locomotive head on. No,
Any day now.
look out! Here he
Do,
comes.
do, 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 do.
Me checking my watch.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh, that.
careful with
Okay.
that very dangerous painting.
I'm about to be run over by the giant cooking train.
Ah, yeah.
And
That's a
everyone
nightmare
on the
fuel for your
train
ass right there.
died.
He stopped
Yes.
the train cold.
Yes, and now you're free, friend. Free!
Don't
once
bite me.
again. And now I have a score to settle with that fiend, Willie the Wolf. Up, super suit. Up,
Get off me, Mr. Ed, or I'm filing charges.
What do you mean? What do you mean you didn't stop him? Why, you black-hearted little imp! I'll send you
Accent
back
is
where you
that?
came from.
I don't know.
No, I mean, I'm not. I don't usually hate wolves, but
I mean, in fairness, I hate everyone involved in this.
yeah. Well, it was just a case of trying to see if lightning can strike twice. Turns out, no.
Horse violence. Jesus.
Ah, spiral. Oh goodness. Okay. Meow, meow. Oh, wait, what?
The fuck
He
is
bit him and then
going
he's flying
on?
They're
through the air.
flying now.
Guys, I'm scared.
You and your bright ideas.
I'm walking in the air.
William,
Is the
I
villain
told
wolf
you.
I'm
wearing
drifting.
I said you both get it in the
I got an angel on my shoulder, but a devil in my hand. Oh no.
I'll have revenge. I'll have revenge yet.
I think this thing may have broken Kevin.
Curse it, bug you
No, I'm trying to get bit here.
Right.
We're gonna start singing "The Devil Went Down to Georgia."
Hey,
I need a fiddle for that.
okay, why did you fly in behind them? Okay.
Tonight.
Uh huh.
And
You're
Well,
not
I'll
lying.
say.
it's
I just want to know how the wolf was able to fly after being bitten by a horse.
Um,
Time to sell product.
Oh, product placement.
I'm gonna blame the drug milk.
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah.
I'm third.
That butter was going stag.
Put challenge dairy products on your table at every meal. You'll love them. And now, suit, up, up and away. Thunderbolt, the Wonderbolt.
Now, be it
way.
dear.
Yeah.
Be with us again when Challenge, the makers of your favorite dairy foods, bring you another daring adventure of
Daring?
Thunderbolt, the Wonderbolt.
I mean, it is daring to put utter nonsense on television.
Then it was bold and edgy.
Your announcer is Ed Reimer.
Maybe
I need to go to the bar.
Indeed.
Oh Lord.
It's a step up from season 22 of Survivor.
Yeah. I think we can see why this didn't become one of the great works when we talk about Bob Clampett.
It was very raw, very raw.
I just can't understand why this show didn't go on longer.
I mean, it potentially could have. Like I said, we don't have a lot left of it. Although that's possibly intentional. Like, burn the negatives and such.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was trying to get as many deer and elk jokes about all of the challenge projects in as possible.
Indeed. But
watch
anyway,
out, he'll hoof you to death.
So now we move on to our main feature.
We're gonna trash it tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
And it is something very, 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 very different. Because we are going to be looking at William Shatner's second most prominent sci-fi series.
The one that he created, as a matter of fact.
I'm like,
well, I mean, his ghostwriters created it.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so if you want the actual creative breakdown on how TekWar works, it's William Shatner developed the outlines, the basic ideas, while Star Trek V was being filmed. And then
basically the reality is that he rambled on for 10 hours in front of Gar and Judith Reeves Stevens, and they wrote it all down.
Right.
Like the amazing writing savants that they are.
Yeah.
In fairness, I would love it if someone would do that for me.
I mean, they did that because, he's William Shatner.
Yep. Oh, there's no denying that he has the creative chops. But much like Donald Trump reading a book, William Shatner himself can't write a book.
No. It's more that, there are reasons why it's William Shatner's TekWar. He did come up with the initial concepts, and also it's for marketing. It was hoped that, this would become the next Star Trek. And
he had to make up for Star Trek V bombing so spectacularly.
I'm not sure TekWar filled the gap there.
Yeah. I think there's another Fallout crater next to Star Trek V for this one.
I thought the TV series ran 3 or 4 seasons.
It did not. I'm like, the TV series is actually a bit weird in terms of its episode overlay. That is because the first quote unquote season is actually 4 TV movies, which is why we're not looking at season 1 here. Because, they are the length of a movie. Whereas the proper series is the length of a 90s television series that goes for an hour, i.e. 50 minutes or so.
All right, let's get cracking.
All right.
No, they don't
Boy,
have
does-
Krakens in tech. Krakens are fantasy.
16.
Well,
Massage.
I can't hear nothing.
19.
I don't remember any massage.
Come on now. Sure you do.
I'm missing critical exposition here.
Is it really critical?
Look, I was just doing the bit from Deadpool. Wolverine.
I know.
90 credits.
Lady, who was your dialogue coach? The Minions?
Oh.
Okay.
Need a receipt?
Gotta go.
That's how we start. Okay.
Yep.
The Long's drug makeup case of doom.
It's worth millions.
Also, for some reason, it has a broadcast television in it.
It's apparently playing the Playboy channel.
See, here I thought it was the Tantalus field.
Hello, you've reached Cosmos.
Honestly, I think a Playboy would be a bit too expensive for this production.
True.
Yeah. By the way, they filmed in Canada.
Oh.
Vidmail, as seen in Total Recall.
It's very big.
I mean,
Call me the second you get this message. I'm not
and other sci-fi works. Seriously, one of the most common 20th century sci-fi tropes was the video screen. Also, future dart gun for some reason. I do want to
crap.
applaud not just
I
the
meant-
soap.
I meant dart, but I have dyslexia.
Yeah.
You won't need it.
I have a lot of questions about this haircut.
Yeah, I was about to say they must have used the same mold as those GI Joe figures I once had.
Only tech.
Yeah. Not quite
Hey,
great.
it's the Borg at home.
I think that's everything about this.
Yeah,
Everything is
so
at home.
Yeah.
Now let's Google Glass.
It'll make your dreams come true.
Patent pending.
No.
And second.
Show me.
No, you're too late.
Long time.
How many homicides can we get into the teaser act?
Quite a few. More than you'd expect.
Pleasant dream.
Oh,
Enjoy it.
wait a minute.
You'll be dead within the hour.
That
So this is happening. Maybe.
you gave her a dream of you dying. Okay, sure, Chief. Oh, that's what we
Confusing-
picked. That's it.
Confusing smash cuts. Oh,
No.
And welcome to our intro sequence, I guess.
Well, once again, since it was the 90s, we had to make it very internet. Or, you know, surfing the
Computer.
web, cyberspace, or the information superhighway.
this reminds me of the 3D animation in 1983's Golgo 13.
So bad.
Yeah, and
Bascom. You're going to see William Shatner's name appear a lot.
yeah, William Shatner. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere.
Well, it's also because, you know, his ego is so big it could fit into the Grand Canyon with room to spare.
It's the only way I had to live through life.
Co-starring
another-
Dollar Store
Hello.
Hugo Weaving.
Yeah. Also, another way you can tell it's the 90s is, you know, they're so concerned about selling
Barry-
out, it makes it to the title.
infamous Barry
Uh-huh.
Flatman.
Uh,
The infamous
might-
Barry Flatman of Flatman and Ribbon fame.
You have 2 messages. Play
Yeah, that's kind of lost on me.
Yeah, I know we said we were going out to dinner tonight, but things got a little busy around here, so why don't I just pick us up some Thai food and Maybe we'll go out Friday night.
If you don't have a joke, just make fun of the name.
See you in a while.
There's a lot to make fun of here.
Uh-huh.
An abundance, even.
You're a winner. 1,000
Huh.
credits of free merchandise from the
Ooh,
Indie
directed by
Habitat.
William Shatner.
There's no catch. Just tune in and spend them. IBN, the only way to
We
shop.
may have to send for help.
Yeah. Oh, dang it.
A lunatic?
Yes.
You are wrong.
Sting.
OMG wrong.
I mean, I see we've got people who studied at the William Shatner School of Acting.
Uh-huh.
And I want to share this amazing super music machine with all my loyal IVN shoppers.
Yeah, so apparently this is the interpretation of the home shopping network that this series has dreamed up.
Well, I think actually more Home Shopping Network because HSN because it was a little bit kind of like that for its early years.
I mean, admittedly, it's very future forward considering the fact that it looks like your average Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
For 1991, for 1990, this is pretty impressive.
Uh-huh.
This is actually 94.
94.
It's still. I think it's still.
Cocktail dress is perfect for that special evening on the town. Best of
Point
all,
taken.
only 1,195 credits.
Yow, as in you look great.
Yeah, you look great.
1,200
credits.
I want
Like-
1,000, so it's not really only.
You
200.
almost kind of sort of look great in that outfit.
Would you rather have some?
I'm going to attribute that to
I'll take both.
the sizable chest area.
Thank you for shopping IVN. We also have a special on shoes.
Half price on glass noodles.
No, thank you. Yes, please. If you screen off. You know, there are actually places where you can go to.
Ah, the latest from the J.C. Penney's catalog.
Not in
Browns and
That's more like-
beige.
Nah, more like Montgomery Ward.
promise.
Beige and browns. Browns and beige.
Yeah, Matt got
I'm
it.
gonna hold you to it.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, partner, what's up?
Hate to disturb your dinner, but do you remember a lady by the name of Charmaine?
All sorts of sci-fi thought we would be very infatuated with the video teleconferencing unit.
Well,
Says she wants
I
to tell you
mean,
something big.
I guess we
texting is easier, but
I mean, in fairness, it turns out they just had to wait for a global pandemic for the Zoom call to really take off.
yeah.
I like it cold. Just save me some satay. Honey, I'll be back before you know it.
That's what they all say. Ah.
He was
there we
3
go.
days away from retirement.
Still not answering.
Yep. There's the quality drop.
It's not a toy.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
prototype.
now they're reminding you that this is a sci-fi series in the 90s and not Silk Stockings.
Not even
Yep.
portable or
Sci-fi in the 90s, that's an import, technically.
minute aromatic traces and
Low rent Red Shoe Diaries.
1,000 cents.
Correct.
This is a highly sophisticated.
Also worth noting that this aired on the USA Network.
Which is why I said at the open, the remote stops here.
Budget.
Because, yeah, this is the kind of stuff that aired on USA in the mid-90s, kids.
Yep.
Dunk was a revelation.
Guess we'd better notify the cops.
Like, yeah,
Yeah, we'll call Winger.
yeah, we are a long ways away from Mr. Robot.
This literally makes the CGI of Babylon 5 season 1 look awesome.
Uh-huh.
Some folk in a suggestive
Yeah.
state of mind.
Done on a Amiga 4000 toaster machine.
I bet you want to know who this thing was.
I mean,
Well,
this series couldn't afford a Commodore 64, it looks like.
yeah. I'm gonna say.
Could be our man worked in a refinery.
Like, Amigas around this time could be pretty damn good, so I wouldn't call it Amiga. I'd probably say a little more cheaper than that.
Possibility.
Costuming brought to you in part by gluing together a bunch of pool noodles.
Over here.
With the Zellers.
leather jackets of the future.
Looks like somebody wiped their organizer clean.
New set.
Yes, because we can apparently can't have iPads in the future. We have to have freaking. We still have to have some level of paper.
Well, that's not paper. That's a
Look, if you
concept.
want to deal with sitting without paper, Star Wars is like that, and in some of the novels it gets kind of awkward before they just decided, you know what, they have flips to glass.
Dude, that was a vinyl car window shade with a
Yeah, that's
picture.
vinyl. I was gonna. Yeah, let me rephrase that. That's not paper. That's vinyl.
Technology brought to you by polyester, the fabric of the future.
So this might be far enough along where they don't explain what tech is, like, you know, what the war in TekWar is all about.
There ain't
To
no
make
war
it
happening here, pal.
well, to make it simple, it's the war on drugs, but you know, in very cheap
course.
type.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
What a beautiful place you have here. I love this.
What are you doing in my house?
Striped suit courtesy of Let's Make a Deal.
Monty Hall.
The original Monty Hall
hell.
edition.
Yep, Monty Hall. Shit.
This is a first. Oh, here is your
Future forward.
Or is it Monty Hall or is it Richard Dawson and Running Man chic?
Richard Dawson in Running Man was wearing shark skin, my friend.
Mozart.
Oh. Yeah, that ain't no Apple Watch. I'm expecting them to. I'm not expecting the. I'm expecting Zordon to call that frickin' thing.
And in fairness, Richard Dawson had talent.
True enough. True enough.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace.
I'm trying to think if anyone from this series actually went on to do anything relevant.
I don't recognize any of those names.
Yeah.
Well, no, was that that one guy looked like Walt Frazier from the New York Knicks.
Yeah. I do think, you know, a lot of these are Canadian, Toronto area character actors. So they show up in a lot.
Was this Toronto or Vancouver?
Toronto.
Oh, it was in Toronto. Okay.
Yeah.
So extras on Witchblade.
I have a dream.
Among others, RoboCop the series. Look, there's
by making tech itself non-addictive.
Look, there are a lot of productions in Toronto.
Making tech non-addictive. You're wasting your time, my friend.
That would require
Oh, come on now, Adam. It's much better. It's much better if you reference the Delta City trilogy.
I was gonna make a joke off Kevin's thing. Need I remind you, you can enjoy your addiction every Wednesday night here at Fragments of Silicon.
No, I don't shop from VidScreen.
Hashtag showmanship.
So do I. That's why I'm here.
And you don't even notice that RoboCop is a foot too short.
Please. That's right. Huge salary, full benefits, and a state-of-the-art laboratory. Beth is going to become part of our great IVN family. Is she?
Sounds like you're about to blow out the budget.
Well, you know
It sounds like fucking somebody really wants to use IBM, but
Delighted to meet you, Jake. Yeah.
and the hit squad is inbound.
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're jealous of that motherfucker. Really?
Technology brought to you by Extra Buttons and Jolly Ranchers.
Tell me, am I winning those 1,000 credits? You rigged that, didn't you? Just to get my attention?
Credits. One of the great generic monetary units of fiction.
That somebody got in their mind and said, hey, you know what? Why don't we make it real? And we got crypto, and now we're...
What's that, Charmaine?
Dollar sign CRDT.
Mm-hmm.
Customer Lyle Krebs, 5 Letterman Avenue.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
waiting. So is anyone else waiting for something to actually happen here?
Yeah.
Yes.
When will he be back?
What?
I wasn't
mean,
expecting...
we are 15 minutes in,
futuristic-
lads.
Look,
I wasn't expecting a futuristic normal neighborhood.
These two guys are investigating where to find the plot.
We're doing a shit job at it.
Find it.
All this sophisticated tech, and they are still able to jimmy the door with a pocket knife.
Yeah, great.
Fucking Miami Vice.
No, Miami Vice would have had at least a car chase or two by now.
Yeah,
I mean,
those would also have better music than this, whatever they're doing here.
And
Also-
actual cinematography, an actual sense of style. Miami Vice would have many things above this.
Yeah.
Also, Tubbs and Crockett are competent investigators.
Yes.
Krebs worked for IBM, which explains all this junk. Must get a great employee.
I was sold TekWar, and I'm getting investigation of a shitty shopping network.
Yeah, we're getting investigation discovery here.
You know, this piece of tape on the green screen is really fascinating. I must react to it.
And dig those nifty 1960s sci-fi sound effects.
Oh shit! Something blew up.
Allegedly.
That was an explosion.
What?
I went shit.
Bro,
Yeah, I've seen fireworks deliver better explosions than that.
No shit, I've seen gas cans pop harder than that.
Oh, that shot was Power Rangers as fuck.
That's an insult to the Power Rangers. Even it may be confined to the Sentai footage, they knew how to do explosions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Linkara appears. You say what, mate?
Jesus Christ. That cityscape was courtesy of Charlie the Unicorn.
Charlie.
Huh?
Oh man,
Gamma
gamma
rays?
rays.
You might want to talk to a Dr. Banner about that. I think he'll tell you. Wait a second, ma'am.
I'll supply you with tech.
Now, see, Lou Ferrigno had charisma,
That takes forever, doesn't yield much.
which, once again, puts him above everybody involved in this production so far.
Her hair is the least egregiously 90s thing about this show.
And I can't believe I'm saying this, but here we are. Where the fuck is William Shatner?
Fuck, we're at this point, lads. Where's the drink?
Mr. Carter.
He's busy fucking up behind the camera.
How can I help you?
Yeah.
He just ran out of eyeballs.
Yes.
He's trying to figure out how to get God into this.
Somehow.
What does God need with a starship?
Yesterday, just about the time that I asked for his arrest. Arrest for what?
Entertainment.
I'd rather not say. It's an internal corporate matter.
I would have thought there would have been angels running through portals at this point.
That's all right, Beth. Could we talk about this elsewhere? Why?
You have to know more about the original plot of Star Trek V before Gene Roddenberry put the kibosh.
I still want to keep her from her very
Right.
important work. We'll discuss the anti-addiction project over lunch. Krebs
You still need 2 kidneys in the future? Stab.
and she told IVN.
Charmaine snitched to you?
Well,
Show needs at least 20% more televangelism.
yes, unfortunately by then the woman was already murdered and Krebs had already disappeared. Lieutenant Winger.
What are you doing here, Cardigan? Oh, just
Jesus Christ.
They pay me for it.
And also at least 50% more never mentioned half brothers.
There's been a new development.
Yeah, I wonder if this guy's evil. I think he might be evil.
Is his eyes okay?
No.
Gentle state.
You may speak freely.
This is what happens when you lurk in the dark as your career.
Apparently. Fuck me.
Style by Cobra Commander helmets.
Yeah. Well, it's not dark enough to hide that hairline.
I don't guess. I employ inductive logic.
It looks like he's trying real hard
I
not
don't
to go
guess.
cross-eyed. Fuck.
I don't guess. I employ inductive logic. Yeah.
Is that the guy from Beastmaster?
You'll keep me posted.
That's it.
Oh, it's no eyebrows. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's part of it. Also, square
It's
forehead.
all of it, but that's the yeah.
Yeah, it's a square templing too.
That's the main thing that's missing there.
Mr. Dollar, I find it hard to believe that Charmaine came to you. She never trusted the corporate type.
Hello, Charlemagne?
How do you know?
Everything's
Okay.
selling with you, isn't it? You know, something
For an
about this-
episode 1, there's a lot of, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, remember, this is maybe an episode 1, maybe season 2, episode 1.
True,
Depend-
fair enough. Okay, now it's Seinfeld.
Passion fruit.
Once again, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Seriously, this is some of the flattest acting I've seen in a good long while.
I own the joint. My wife liked it, so I bought it.
I didn't know you were married.
She died.
Also, this is when ugly people were allowed on television.
Fuck.
She was a tech addict.
Jesus.
I mean, not everybody's ugly here. Let's be fair. Let's be fair.
No, but dear God,
It would be more accurate to say that this was when they allowed you to use the term ugly on television.
I established the IVN
Right.
Hmm.
Remember, Adam, you're not allowed to call people ugly anymore.
Like Beth, I'm a realist.
Or else what?
I don't think we'll ever
Realist. Yeah, right. Nobody's realist on this show.
Those that want to quit can.
I mean, isn't the point here to be not real? So, it's
Uh-huh.
Fight against tech.
it's supposed to be science fiction here.
Uh-huh.
So make with the sci-fi.
He's a very passionate man.
So far you're underperforming your average episode of Law and Order.
Uh-huh.
Tough to follow in the footsteps of a man like that.
I promised myself I'd try and live up to his expectations.
I'm really sad to find out that actor was not, in fact, Andrew Divoff.
Now we're at Penn Station. Mixed.
This is all you got in Krebs?
Do I look like
Has anything happened yet?
Nika, there's gotta be-
Honestly, the Wishmaster films had vastly better production values.
I can't
Oh
believe
my God,
He
girl.
was trying to sell me was a small-time shoplifter. Krebs had to be mixed up.
Girl?
with something
If anyone has a job to find proof on the Matrix, it's me.
That's a hairstyle choice.
big. His whereabouts.
Went Stefani on out too.
Flight record says real.
The 1920s called.
Fake. Could fool anyone.
Yeah, I guess.
Tell me what
Does that the hairstyle also double as a helmet? Jesus.
IBM file. It's not my fault they're too smart. to
You swing a
execute
bat
evil
at that, it's
deeds.
just gonna bounce off and she'll laugh at you.
Helmet!
That's an invasion.
Oh, hey, look who it is. Finally fucking showed up.
Hey!
We are
going on at IVN?
23 minutes into the show.
What are you up to, Jake?
Jesus.
On a hunch?
Yeah.
Ass finally flew in from the Star Trek set, huh?
Such as what? You tell me.
Passes the
Well,
remote across the table.
I don't like the guy.
Well, I think it's
He decided to turn over camera duties to the second unit director.
I'm working on it.
I've known Marty Dollar for 10 years.
Well, it figures that you would know.
It was his company that raised the money that funded the research that cured leukemia. He's a benefactor.
No, he's a manipulator. So he's done a few good deeds. That buys him hands off?
No. But it suggests that
If you've ever wanted to see William Shatner act opposite a hunk of melted cheese, here you are.
So you're saying I should look
Better
at
off
his
be watching
motivation?
Rescue 911 instead.
Not his. Yours.
Bye. That's the only time I have on set. I gotta go.
Dramatic door closed. Stock footage!
So far?
Only you can only afford me for 5
I
minutes.
don't know what this is, but it's sciencey, right?
Yes, somewhat, I guess.
Apparently not.
I mean, he
technology.
he siphoned money off of literally every other part of production, so, they could really only afford 30 seconds of screen time.
Let me walk you to your car. Receive pattern match.
I'm the writer, director, and producer of this piece of crap.
Class 1 regulated substance.
Nobody wants to steal your soil samples, lady.
I don't know, Sid.
You never know.
I'm just not seeing straight on this thing.
You're not seeing anything. You're seeing a blue screen in front of you.
I trust my gut. When I see
Yep.
with Marty Dollar, my gut burns like hell.
What, are you expecting him to fuck her?
I don't buy it.
Probably.
I don't spend enough time with her.
At least this would make this vaguely interesting.
I try to talk to her about her work, but it's way over my head.
There is no actual car, and they're going about as nowhere as this plot.
The lady loves you, man.
Sometimes that's not enough.
How the hell? Oh my goodness.
And
More
now
vid calls.
Yep, the car phone.
It saves them from all having to be on location together.
No shit.
Full shielding, tons of waveguides sucking up a ton of power.
Also, it's futuristic and cool.
Schematics filed with the city have that area pegged as dead storage.
I hope that is a self-driving vehicle, or else this is very dangerous.
It probably is.
Yeah.
Slightly more effective than an actual Tesla.
I mean, at least that one actually has knobs and buttons.
I've seen enough self-driving cars doing Roomba routines in the Walmart parking lot.
Tech user. Tech fence.
What the fuck is going on?
But only for a while.
Is this like a changeling orgy?
Maybe?
Criminal penalties.
I think the show just lost interest in its own setup here.
No, it's trying to do the setup here.
Oh, it's an anti-drug PSA. Honestly, that's pretty subdued for one of those.
Yeah.
Right. And that's probably a lot of time.
Yeah, we could have gone out, just the two of us, had a little dinner.
Okay, dollar store Rob Lowe, do something.
I mean,
we could have gone out. We could have gone out and gone to dinner or something. Like, yeah, no. Yeah, you ain't got no going out to dinner money tonight, pal.
Why is there a cigarette girl on the stairs?
Don't ask
For people who want to smoke on the stairs, duh.
What I want to know is who taught William Shatner the photography technique of filming directly on their hairline?
He might be projecting something there.
He might have missed his cue ball.
Dr. Kitchers, there's someone I'd like you to meet over here.
I'll be right there.
Who's on the job now?
I'd like you to meet William Shatner. Who?
I'll go talk to Baskin.
I mean, at least in T.J. Hooker, Leonard Nimoy punched William Shatner.
I got a fact for you.
I'm going to assume it was for this episode.
You don't say. You're gonna help me.
Or for trying to think that, or for maybe for thinking that he could be Gene Roddenberry, but he's Gene Roddenberry at the basement home.
Something going on in this world that you don't know about.
He's dollar store Gene Roddenberry?
He's in a dollar store.
I'm going to say post-death Gene Roddenberry. You know, the Gene Roddenberry that brought us Andromeda.
Ah.
All is in hand, I trust.
Everything's operational.
I'm going to call that network interference.
I don't trust Cardigan.
Andromeda didn't come out until 2001. There was nothing left of Gene Roddenberry in that series.
I've been ignoring you quite
I am, of course, speaking facetiously. Also, you know, it was his widow who pandered his name out there, let's say.
Yeah, pandered. Yeah.
Yeah, it was out of Majel's hands once she put it
They
in
are not
Kevin's
slow
mouth.
dance. They're not slow dancing to this blatant, low budget production music. They're not slow dancing to this.
Hold on while I bust out my portable organ and just noodle along.
Yeah.
Looking guy?
Very.
Offer to buy him a drink.
I don't think that this is him acting. This is just him realizing where he is and what he's acting in.
The lines are on cue cards over her shoulder.
Probably accurate.
Nobody actually looks up at the camera.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking down in this show.
She
Like they're
definitely was looking
ashamed to
down.
be on the, like they're
She
ashamed
definitely,
to
she definitely looked down and was reading the notes while she was grabbing that cherry. Or whatever that was.
She's got a 3x5 card taped to her shoe.
No, it's on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh God!
looking
this
on the
is
floor.
most whitest dancing I've seen.
Uh-huh.
And there, over there, is my girlfriend over there dancing with.
Everybody's looking down like they're ashamed to be a part of this production.
They probably are.
Feelings mutual.
Don't spoil the occasion. Can't spoil what's already rotten.
And now, thanks to this episode of our show, I am tech adjacent.
I'm off the clock. And damn if I'm gonna take orders from you when I'm off the clock.
Central, this is Walter Bascom. I want someone to pick
I can feel their embarrassment rippling through time.
Huh? For what?
You're drunk. Why don't you go home?
Why don't you go to hell?
You ain't Leonard Nimoy, pal.
Did they just?
Who are you?
Assault and battery.
That's a joke. Like you, boss. Big time boss.
Let's see who's laughing when your parole's revoked. And you're back in the freezer.
The hell?
That was a good shot. Don't worry, he's going to get all the help he needs.
Uh-huh.
What was those sound effects?
The Foley guy was on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Foley guy was out watching the Leafs.
They just took a recorder into and I'd lost it. Never mind.
Took it to the CTV.
Something baseball bats and meatpacking plant.
Well, a small world.
Wow, a shot where you could actually see somebody's eyes.
According to Nika's map, it should be just
Sorry, I cut off there. My mic line went dislodged for a second.
And now, for some reason, everything's really blue. Like, I'm not sure why.
Dabba dee dabba die.
Fuck, even in the future, everything's made by Rubbermaid.
I'm more like Finger Hut.
Tommy, are you excited about your preview of Fantastic Music Friday?
You bet.
You got your super music machine?
If sci-fi were made by Temu.
What's your favorite music?
Country metal.
Okay, good. Here we go. Now, put your super music machine up against this console.
Country metal. Oh, well, I would say I'm terrified about the concept, but then again, it's not 9/11 yet, so I'm fine.
Sounds great.
Wow.
Trust me, if you listen to country music post 9/11, you know. Yeah, did you say country and metal? I think it's more metal than country there.
This might be going for industrial.
Yeah, probably more 9-inch nails. Or, like, 4.5 centimeter nails in this case.
I'm resisting the urge to antagonize Swifties.
Let me try it again.
It's all the time we have.
Come on. Give me a little more. Look, I'll pay you.
Just remember the early days of Taylor Swift.
Listen to Fantastic Music Friday in less than an hour.
So here's
Yeah.
my problem here.
Uh-huh.
I feel like this setting is a little bit low on cybernetics. for there to be a computer chip that is the main drug.
You're not staying, Mr. Bassett?
Uh-huh.
Like, that works better when people already have
I've had enough theater
neural
for one.
interfaces for some reason.
I've had enough theater for one evening. Yeah, that's what you actually what you said to the director before doing this show today, huh?
What is this all about?
What the hell?
I'll let my partner explain.
What did you do? Take an ethanol absorber? It was all an act?
Man, Candid Camera has gotten weird.
Marty has figured out a way to make those music machines addictive. Anybody who buys music from IBN gets hooked.
Instant junkies. Millions of them.
Admittedly, some of it might be a makeup budget issue, but I'm just thinking about it like compared to Cyberpunk, where most people have some visible signs of, oh, hey, that person has some cybernetics that you could probably plug a drug chip into.
Look, you probably gave this more
Yes,
thought.
I know. I'm probably thinking about this harder than they were. I'm just saying that's the thing that jumps out to bug me about it.
I should have listened to you.
They didn't even bother to fill in the blue screen there.
And if you've been a jerk,
We're talking about a production that couldn't outdo Days of Our Lives.
but we gotta get to my lab and destroy.
That's more like Another World.
I'm pretty sure this was filmed in my garage.
Broadcast waveform. One capsule could hook 500,000 people. Too late.
Yep.
Much too late.
Normally it's just plywood sets.
Frisk them.
Whatever happened with Krebs?
Too talkative and too greedy. We terminated his employment. Unfortunately, he destroyed all the defenderin he'd made.
Well, too bad you didn't think of that before you killed him.
Nobody's perfect, sweetie. Fortunately, Marty found himself a sucker who could sweet talk.
I like how she's trying.
I want that one.
She's all yours.
At least someone is.
Yeah.
That's a proximity bomb with enough neoplastic to take us all out.
He's bluffing. Let me see that.
Get ready.
Where's that guy who looks like one of the Nazgul?
Oh, he just kind of fucked off, didn't he? Now we just got a lot of bad 90s hair.
And here comes whatever physical we got here.
Just a choreographer drunk? Jeez.
It's like a TOS fight.
Should we give her a hand?
Oh, that
Whoa.
was a terrible punch there.
We really sold that hit.
Uh-huh.
I'm a salesman.
And
Just
remember,
sold the
we're meant
shit
to
out.
take this seriously.
Tonight, I make history with the greatest merchandising event of all time. You think I'm
And it's like, what way to sell that fall? But it's like there was absolutely no skin viscosity there.
You will believe.
Oh yeah, we haven't ragged on this guy's mullet yet.
Oh man, my pod is dead.
Well, may it rest in peace. At least it served its purpose.
Why did we let the mullet come into being?
Oh, I'm sorry. Ron Goulart was was responsible for the abomination that was the tech series.
Get ready
Hmm.
for fantastic music.
The actual writing.
In 10 minutes, you'll be
Right.
able to buy all of the music you've ever wanted. And I guarantee you'll love it.
I think this poster I'm reading that says William Shatner's cyber masterpiece is overselling it a bit.
Masterpiece. Yeah, right.
Then we need a diversion.
Right.
What a fire drill do?
Yeah, and Elon Musk invented rockets.
I need to get out of here. Call in the cavalry, and I'm gonna pull Marty's plug.
Warning, trace levels of gamma radiation detected. Check shielding.
Okay, if for some odd reason you still don't have your super music machine, let me give you a little incentive.
Life before iTunes.
Shit, night before Napster.
Right.
Let's see. The star of this show, Greg Evigan, is well known for amazing shows like BJ and the Bear, My Two Dads,
So,
and the movie Journey to the Center of the Earth.
BJ and the Bear, aka Show with the Monkey, if I recall correctly.
Oh, and The Misadventures of Sheriff Lobo, the follow-up to BJ and the Bear.
Oh boy.
Let's not drag Homer Simpson into this.
I can't wait for I can't wait for a guest appearance by Claude Akins.
I see the villain gets a real gun, and our hero has this thing.
Sorry.
I don't know. I guess it's a sonic pulse weapon. Only shit.
And I thought he was firing a weirding device.
And there's another fake ass explosion.
How do you fuck up explosions this badly?
Explosions courtesy of nickel cadmium batteries.
Those sirens will bring every cop in town. Not so fast, Jake. Trust me. You don't want my thumb to come off this.
Not so fast.
Why? Let me show you what's behind.
Hammer it the fuck up, Chow.
My security men were forced to take out.
I was wondering what
future.
we finally got our scenery chewer. And surprisingly, it's not Shatner.
Nonsense. I have one more spectacular pitch. Go to your vehicle and make a call. Tell the cops that I've already flown the coop. Send them on a wild Marty chase. You get the girl. I duck out the
Okay,
cat and make
you're literally using Hanna-Barbera sound effects.
Yeah. He's using whatever Canadian music library there is. This ain't no Hanna-Barbera shit. Because that has at least some charm to it. This ain't got no charm here, pal.
Look, he's the show's equivalent of the Cal Worthington Pitchman. The only thing we're missing is his dog Spot.
It's cowboy hat. By the way, yes, I know what that exactly is because I've seen because I've gone through YouTube commercial rabbit holes, ladies and gentlemen.
And everybody on set died of ozone poisoning.
Even the stage hands are attacking him now.
I've been there.
Well, I can tell you this much: this episode will be memorable for the fact that I can't remember any of it.
Yeah, were we watching something?
Oh, come the dumbasses!
I mean, they have made the television equivalent of white bread. Non-enriched white bread.
Good God. Did Arnold Schwarzenegger consult with this action scene?
No, because Arnold Schwarzenegger can at least fight.
Like, good God, the state of your fighting choreography.
Yeah. The hell? Gonna have a party in your blue Cadillac.
Wasn't that fake? What?
No.
The metal boxes.
The Time Life Club has gotten serious.
Yeah.
Well, no, Columbia House has got more serious.
I was going to say, call Columbia House. I want my nickel of tape back.
Just tell Baskin that I'm going to be taking a few days off at least.
Also, you're working on something.
I don't know. I was actually over here with the BMG Music Club instead.
By the way, what happened to Mark?
Fuck.
Oh,
His offer expired.
His offer.
you.
Fuck off.
Fuck you.
Bro, pull out your fucking gun and just no.
Out of time and out of ideas. Get out of here.
Oh,
I'd
how
say out of
Caesar.
budget, but could they be out of something they never had?
I was gonna
And
say
so
out
that
of
was-
time and out of talent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Featuring a
And so
bunch of
that-
other people you'll never hear from again.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And so that was the first episode of TekWar. Dear God, you made 50 minutes of nothing.
What war? What do you speak of? This ain't no war.
It's the extended police action, okay?
Team America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should probably transition to the entertainment news for the week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we got to have something of actual entertainment value on this episode.
To be fair,
entertainment.
Yeah, to be fair, Thunderbolt the Wondercolt was very entertaining.
Yeah. This one was more bland as shit.
And yet we managed to wipe all of that out.
Amazingly enough.
So congratulations.
Yeah. Amazingly enough.
Anyway. So where to begin?
In the
I guess we
beginning.
start.
And they said William Shatner was a much more accomplished television director. They lied.
Right out the ass.
To be fair, the only one who said that was possibly William Shatner.
Hi, on its own supply boy.
The way he self-edited his own Wikipedia page.
That does sound like the kind of thing he would do.
Moving on.
Anyway,
so
in terms of actual entertainment news, I guess we start with Indiana Jones.
The infinitely better video game?
No.
Or the franchise proper.
The franchise proper, because reports are coming out that, apparently Disney's looking to reboot the thing.
I mean, if they were going to want to continue this, well, they were going to have to do that because Harrison Ford ain't getting any younger.
Yeah.
Yes, but he also doesn't want anyone besides him to be Indiana Jones.
Of course, when he's dead, that's not going to really matter unless he's got
I know.
specific clauses.
I didn't say that was a realistic expectation on his part.
Yeah. You know what I learned from the show Drop Dead Diva, Adam? I learned that in California, dead hand clauses are invalid. So there's no way he could prevent somebody from being Indiana Jones in the future.
Yeah.
Try as he might.
I suppose so, but
I mean, they could easily scan him and they could AI him up all the time. I mean, but of course, they're not going to do that because eventually people are going to go fuck you.
Well, and there probably is like estate clauses about actually doing that with his likeness.
Oh yeah,
somebody else can play the
also as
character,
well.
but somebody can't make an AI of him without the authorization of his estate.
Well, that is of course if it's in writing.
Listen, only Troy Baker can do a convincing Harrison Ford impression.
Right.
And Mark Hamill, but
right.
Thank you.
Although technically I don't think Mark Hamill will want to do that.
No, I don't think so. Especially since he's 72, 73 himself?
Yeah, he's also not getting any younger, so yeah.
Let's reboot it with CGI so that way we can take a trip to the uncanny valley of the dolls. I'm making a funny face.
Right.
I don't think that going back to an earlier version of Indiana Jones and telling stories in necessarily bad. I also don't trust that that's what a Disney be. So.
Was I the only one that heard that cutting out a little bit?
I heard it cut out a
Some
little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't get the
just wanted
gist,
to make.
though.
I just
Sorry,
wanted
I've
to
been
make sure.
apparently having this problem a little bit lately.
No, I just
Yeah,
wanted
I
to make sure it was a Discord problem and not a me problem.
Yeah, but you know, I got the gist though. Yeah.
No, I made the joke about the CGI video game being a superior Indiana Jones because everybody's been raving about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle as being like what Dial of Destiny should have been.
Mm.
And of course Troy Baker does his damnedest to do a dead-on accurate Harrison Ford impression. So
Yeah. Anyway.
So as we were saying,
Yeah. As it is right now, the Indiana Jones reboot is just a mere rumor. But apparently this rumor originates from the same site that broke the news that The Incredibles 3 is happening.
So, I mean, we'll see.
So, I guess that's as good a segue as anyway to talk about the dismal state of Pixar.
Mm-hmm.
I thought everybody was raving about that new movie that just came out.
I'm like, no.
I heard that it got sanitized to heck and then isn't doing well.
Well,
yep. Go ahead.
It is like objectively speaking, at least right now, ELO is not doing well. In fact,
No.
it's the lowest opening in Pixar history.
Mm-hmm.
But that can be explained by how well the audience handles most features, especially Pixar features. Because remember, Disney during the Chapek era, and yes, I know it was during lockdown. They just sent the Pixar stuff to Disney Plus.
Yeah, there was one in particular where we were open and they could have dropped it, but there was another spike and Disney got cold feet and they pulled it and put it on Disney Plus instead. Even though we were all back open and doing business again, but they didn't. They pushed it off. So
yeah,
but
Ooh,
yeah,
a $2.66 million opening. Ouch.
Was that the open? I thought the open was 8.
Disney Pixar's Elio grossed $2.66 million on Tuesday from 3,750 locations.
Yeah, that's Tuesday. That's not the open. That's not the open.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not that wasn't the opening. Because if it's Tuesday, yeah, it's no, it opened at 21 million. It opened at 21.
I mean, that's still low for a Pixar film.
Which is still the lowest. It's still the lowest, but it's not 2 million.
Yeah, like actually opening at 2 million, heads would be rolling at Pixar, and I'm not even joking.
Yeah, you would not be joking. They probably would close the studio and probably swallow up some of the people there and bring it to their place, and they would just simply take the IP. So,
well, in signs of how poorly this movie is going, I mean, apparently a Pixar employee has taken to TikTok to literally say, "Stop complaining that we don't make original stories if you don't show up to see them."
Not wrong.
I just stumbled on that.
Not wrong, but never a good look when you start chiding the audience.
Honestly, at this point, I don't blame him at this point
No.
because this has happened so many times at that studio at this point that they're probably fucking done with everybody.
Maybe,
like they hate the people in charge, they hate the audience, they just hate everybody at this point. Like, it just gets to a point where they just, I mean, it's not a good look, sure, and it probably is not a good thing to do, but it's like this point.
Let me finish here.
Go ahead.
Because, it's also, this movie is being, according to the expose that came out, I think in Variety. It's one of those magazines, or the the Hollywood Reporter. There we go.
Yeah, THR.
Yeah. Pixar sanded this thing down to nothing.
Yeah. I'm reading the article right now.
Yeah.
They apparently removed a bunch of LGBT plus elements from the film,
which is not the first time this has happened at a Pixar production.
Win or lose.
Oh, and also Inside Out 2 allegedly had this happen.
And then, of course, what was Strange World a Pixar production or a Disney production?
No, but here's the kicker. Apparently, divorce is too much for Pixar now.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Which joins environmental themes. I can't remember if that was at Disney or at Pixar, but that's apparently is a topic that's now too spicy for, the studio that gave us WALL-E.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. You're doing this shit, Pixar, and then you have the temerity to complain that the audience isn't showing up. You're fucking Pixar. You're not Illumination.
Yeah.
According to multiple insiders who spoke to the Hollywood Reporter, Elio was initially portrayed as a queer-coded character, reflecting original director Adrian Molina's identity as an openly gay filmmaker.
Then he was fired for it.
Yeah. Although they even sanitized that by saying that he exited the project.
Nah, he was fired. He was fired.
Yeah.
We know that.
All right.
Like, once we learn that he was fired, that's the moment where you go, oh, here we go.
Anyway, Petty's requesting.
But I will say again, if you remove everything controversial art, what's going to be left?
Not a whole lot, as it turns out.
The cupboard gets bare. Yeah.
Once again, we're talking about Pixar here. This is the studio that built its brand off of bold, innovative storytelling. This is the studio that just not too recently gave us Turning Red. Which is one big exploration about a girl's first period. Not a subject that a lot of anything would touch.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should probably wrap up for the week since Petty is fading here.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Rushing to open documents.
Really?
One
you have
second
to look.
here.
Okay.
A moment, please.
Hold, please. I don't think Rignac is the pig lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Discord. Open the stupid Google Doc. Look, I didn't memorize the show listings for this season, okay? Give me a second here.
Okay.
All right. I knew we were having him, but I didn't remember the order. Next week's guest needs virtually no introduction. We will be having Al Lowe, the legendary game designer who created Leisure Suit Larry, among other things, for Sierra Games. And that will be on July 9th. So be there or be square. Does anybody have anything they want to add for that episode?
Not really.
No.
Now, do we have confirmation that he's going to be there?
Not yet, but I just sent the reminder email a couple hours ago, so that's
All right.
going to take, I
Stand
tend to,
by.
yeah.
Got to
So-
wind its way through the channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay tuned, folks.
All right, so we'll put a little asterisk on that just in case. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember hearing that he sounded pretty enthusiastic about being interviewed.
Just a bit worried about the time we go out in terms of broadcast. The 11 o'clock at night in the East Coast.
Yeah.
But he said he would be able to make it. So
Okay. Well, and we will be on time as we technically were tonight.
Yes.
Even if I have to broadcast from my car, which
And if things go south, we'll be ready for it.
my Ford Fusion has excellent acoustics.
It's not a bad car to have.
All right, so that's it for this week's installment of Moonhawk Studios Presents. Until next time, I'm your host, Mac Hollidan, on behalf of the crew here at Moonhawk Studios Presents. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, kids.